Good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube and Fortnite world, or I guess it's good afternoon. It's about 12:30 now. A little sneezy for ya. I hope you're all saying God bless you. If you're not, then you're a dick. Alrighty. So we're recording late today because we watched the Royal Rumble just now. And we want to give you a little recap of it. That's the main objective for today. But I would be remiss, longtime fans of the show will notice, hey, George BushCamp Jr., number one YouTube show on YouTube, is now playing in build. What's up with that? Well, if you watched the video that was posted before this, you will see in Zero Build I have made Unreal. And now it's time for the next mountain. So we'll be climbing up Reload Build. Alrighty. So, anyways, Royal Rumble. Not a bad show. Just to give you all the backstory on me there. I watched wrestling forever until about 2, 3 years ago. Finally said, I can't watch this bullshit anymore, at least not full time. But I do like to come back for the Royal Rumble. And I'll be coming back for WrestleMania. That's about it. I was tuned in for that Monday Night Raw, but I can't watch just that. So I can't watch it on a weekly anymore. Anyways, hopefully I make it to the bushes next time. Alrighty, so yeah, I'm not super familiar. I'll probably sound crazy to the people who like watch it every week. Like, what? He doesn't know that? Fuck you. That's all I really have to say to that. All right. So, anyways, all right. So the show opens up. The usual has to do with the big two, WrestleMania and Royal Rumble. One of them come out. This time it's Stephanie McMahon comes out and addresses the crowd. Hey, we're doing so great. We're so happy to do this shit. Yeah, cool. Everybody's doing great. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's all right. That's all cool. So we do that. And then it's time to get on with the Women's Royal Rumble. Okay. Um, Really not super really excited about the Women's Royal Rumble myself, so my recap is not going to be great. My highlights, um, I saw someone Lash Legend. I saw her and was like, "Wow, holy crap, who's that?" She is like, she's a damn brick house. So, I'm sure she'll be going far. Um, I noticed the one woman, Jordan Grace, was listed as a former TNA Knockouts champion, which I like that they're doing that now, that they acknowledge that there are other places to wrestle. Like, it used to be so dumb when a guy would come in and they'd be like, yeah, on his first match, he wins the championship. Woo! It's his first time ever doing it. First, kind of diminishes what you do, for starters, you know. At least that's what I thought. But, oh well. So at least they're not doing that anymore, and there might be more into that later. Surprise return. Trish Stratus came in for a little bit there. She's still looking marvelous at whatever the fuck age she is, 40 something. Good for her. Jesus. Man, Charlotte Flair returned. Always good to see her too. Nikki Bella also returned. Yeah, she must have needed a paycheck or something. I guess she's doing reality TV or some shit, but she's trying to do it under a real name, and I don't think it's doing all that well. Oh, Nia Jax. Nia Jax is interesting because, I mean, like, when I stopped watching weekly and then would only, like, come back once a year or so, like, Nia Jax, you could see the body transformation on her. And, I mean, it's crazy because she could be hot, but she just wears the most horrendous ring gear. That like it doesn't work for her. It's not tight in the right places or loose in the right places. It makes her look just odd awful, like a fucking clown pants or some shit. I don't know. She needs new ring gear. So, anyways, Charlotte Flair ends up winning the Women's Royal Rumble. Woohoo! Oh, great. Next match: Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY for the tag team titles. First off, I'm kind of amazed that the tag team titles are in such a, like right there position. I mean, I'm guessing it's the tag team. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. All right, well, fuck him. Anyways, though, I'm guessing it's the tag team titles and not like the Raw tag team titles and then the SmackDown tag team titles that we don't even have enough tag teams for because this is dumb. Uh, Hey, it's good to see the tag team titles get some love, though. Yeah, I mean, I remember the Motor City Machine Guns like 10, 12 years ago at TNA. I was a little surprised to see him show up at WWE. It's been so damn long. I figured, like, would have happened by now, but good for them. Anyways, so it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. All right. I thought the first fall was pretty effing clever. Like, so Ciampa goes to tag Gargano, and Gargano like jumps his friggin' hand away to not take the tag, like he's betraying him or some shit. But then he gets in the ring and beats the crap out of the guy, anyways. Okay. the, the other guy, Chris Sabin, I think it was. And Sabin don't realize that Ciampa is still the legal man. So Ciampa just clocked Sabin from behind and pins him 1, 2, 3. I was like, that's actually pretty clever. I ain't never seen that before. Good job, guys. So that was that. The first fall. The second fall, then Motor City Machine Guns get it back, of course. Every now they don't really do clean sweeps, but I do see them every once in a while. And so then, final fall, the Street Profits interfere, and they attack the Motor City Machine Guns and get them to lose, and then they beat up DIY after the match. Now, you see, this is where Michael Cole really kind of shines on this one. Because me, as somebody who doesn't really watch it all the time, I'm like wondering, like, what the hell, why? And Cole is doing the whole like, oh, they made sure that DIY won the championship so they can beat them for it. Like, cool. All right. I wasn't up to date on what all the history is, so cool. All right. Ah, alrighty. So next up, World Championship match: KO Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes, and the friggin' whatchamacallit, the ladder match. All right. So like, I don't know. I saw this shit leading up to this online. Like, they've been using the winged eagle, and that was pretty cool. That belt, y'all might remember that's like the old belt that like Diesel walked around with the longest. Shawn Michaels had. Stone Cold was the last one to have it, and then they gave him the big eagle or big gold. I don't know. I fucking know, not big gold, but big eagle. But like, he's walking the ring, and I know that like, hey, you want stuff to look shiny and new, but like at the same time, this belt looked way too shiny and way too new. Like, it did not give me that nostalgic feeling. This, because the old belt, there was only one of them, and the champion, I guess, like, had to carry the fucking thing, like, on the road and through the airport and all that shit. So, like, it had mileage on it. It looked worn out. This motherfucker looked brand new and like shiny. It was like it's taking me out of the moment. But I guess I don't know if it was a real contest. It would be brand new and shiny. But anyways, so this match kind of becomes like a victim of expectations. All right, like it's a ladder match. So yeah, I'm expecting some pretty horrific bumps. So like I'm probably not all that wowed by stuff that I probably should be wowed by. But I mean, they do the typical. They beat each other with the ladder and fucking. They throw each other on the ladder. And the only thing I really saw that I hadn't seen before, that I guess did happen before, but fairly recently, was um, Cody took one of the ladder rungs off and like started beating Kevin Owens with it. All right. I mean, I guess that was new. Good job there. And so, um, but yeah, so we get to one point where, what's his face is, where everybody's beating up and Hans friggin', Sami Zayn appears, who's apparently friends with both of them, I guess. And I don't know, he looks super concerned, and I don't know. But yeah, then the match just continues. It seemed like just sort of a reason to give the guys a break, which they probably needed at that point. All right, and there's the final big bump of the fucking match. Uh, Kevin Owens tries to pile drive Cody on the ladder. Cody counters, and it's instead now Cody flapjacks Kevin Owens back onto the friggin' ladder. Okay? So, like, And Owens, he takes it well, man. He like he takes it back first, but then like rolls onto his head to make it look like he went straight on his head. He did that pretty well, you know. But yeah, then Cody climbs the ladder and retains the championship. Didn't really expect him to take it off of Cody before WrestleMania. Wasn't exactly. Hold on, yeah, I figured that was about to happen. Wasn't exactly surprised by this outcome. Cody is still the champion. All right, so after that, when we move on to the main event, the men's Royal Rumble. Oh, I had the prediction all along that John Cena was going to win. Too bad I wasn't smart enough to say it on camera or, on one of these videos before the Royal Rumble happened. Oh, yeah. But anyway, so the Royal Rumble starts out with Rey Mysterio returning his number one spot. And then the number two spot is, of course, our shiny new luchador, Penta. Now, straight up, I'm pretty sure I've seen these two in Lucha Underground before, but, hey, straight up, this is a matchup. This is good to be on a huge stage, you know? This is how you do the dream match. Like, that's what the Royal Rumble is great for, is WWE dream matchups without a storyline. But there's a reason for them to happen and a reason for the audience to care. All right. Also, interestingly enough, straight up, Rey Mysterio is getting kind of fat. And I don't know. Bro needs to either like wrestle with a shirt on or like, something. And yes, I am fatter than him. Fuck you for pointing it out. And I don't take my shirt off in public either. So. Yeah, actually, I was kind of thinking pretty early in it, like, man, this Royal Rumble reminds me of like the 1994 one where they had this partnership with AAA and there was a shitload of Mexicans. Because, I mean, like, damn, I think like by like 6 or 7 people, I'm like, wow, are they just like throwing them all the Mexicans out at first to get rid of them or what? But yeah, apparently they're still looking for that Hispanic star. This guy is. Yeah, fuck you. All right, honey, piece of shit. Anyways, all right, hold on, let me get in the bush here. All right, Ethan. All righty. So, your next little breakout moment, Braun Breaker comes out and he throws a bunch of motherfuckers around, throws a couple of people out. It looks like they still got plans for him, but don't really know what. Good for him. All right, so some Japanese dude that I don't remember his name, Tazawa or some shit. He comes out and he gets decked from behind by some other guy. And so Triple H is like, we need somebody to replace him now. Speed, you go. All right. I don't know who this guy is. Apparently, his name is I Show Speed. I guess he's like a YouTuber of some kind. I mean, now granted, you'd think me being the number one YouTuber on YouTube that I would know about this guy, but you gotta remember when you're number one, you don't care what number two is doing. All right, or three, or four, or whatever the fuck he is. You know, I guess he's got a few thousand subscribers. Good for him. But you know, he went out there. He got thrown around a bit. He did a little throwing around, and good for him. You know, good job. You know, maybe we'll hear more from this kid at some point. All righty then. Hold on here. Okay. Bam. All right. The quick exit. The what you call it there? You know, like the bushwhacker exit. You know, jump in the ring, get thrown out immediately. This apparently went to a Ludwig Kaiser. Uh, he's apparently one of the jabronis that used to follow around Gunther. Now he's trying to be on his own. Good for him. But I mean, this is the first I've seen of him and known his name. Motherfucker. Come on, guys. All right, he plays ninth. Still, I'll take it. Hold on here. Boom, boom, pow. These chickens jacking my style. Bam. All right. Oh. Alrighty. So, anyways, our next one comes out. This is interesting. Joe Hendry. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, without even really watching or even really following wrestling news on Facebook, I've still heard of Joe Henry. He's the brand new TNA World Champion, which, upon learning of him, is how I know that Impact rebranded as TNA again. Didn't even know that happened. Good for them. Um, so, little backstory though. The reason I did hear all this is also because WWE has an agreement now with TNA, apparently, to allow their wrestlers to go back and forth. So, Joe Henry is now the new TNA World Champion. Uh, this is the first time I'd really, like I said, I'd heard the name and I saw pictures that I didn't really look at. This is the first time getting a real good look at him. Uh, well, okay, before they said his name, I thought he was CM Punk, like doing a throwback. Like he looked like CM Punk today if he dressed like a rookie or like some older gimmick that he might have done on the indie scene or something. But he got in, and he gets a little back and forth with well, he gets in there. He gets a little back and forth with Roman Reigns, who comes in at number 16 shortly after. So I mean, that's his major moment there. I mean, they're not gonna have him do a whole lot. Alrighty. So next up on the highlight reel, we go to the number 23 person, and his name's John Cena! Yeah, friggin' yeah, he comes out. All right, well, here's where it was kind of dumb. All right, so John Cena comes out, and then they all kind of, him and Roman Reigns are more or less just staring each other down. And then the timer is going off, and it's time for number 24, and it's CM Punk. All right. And so, like, fuck. Stop trying to kill me. All right, cool. All right. And so CM Punk makes his way down, and this whole time now, like Cena and Roman are just staring each other down, and then Punk joins the stare down, and then the countdown begins for number 25. Now, this is where I thought it would be so badass if the rumors were true that Hulk Hogan was going to return for the Royal Rumble. Like, I did not think it was going to happen. I am pretty sure he is in way too much pain to take an over the top rope bump. And he is definitely not going to main event WrestleMania. So, like, yeah. But, all right. It wasn't. It was instead Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins always just seems like that top guy who's just there. Like, he's a top talent who just, it seems like there's no reason for him to be there. It's really weird. All right. So, anyways, all these motherfuckers have finally got this five-way stare down going on, and they finally get the fight going. And mind you, there's all them people that I just named. Plus, there's also like Jey Uso in there, AJ Styles, a couple other motherfuckers, probably Drew McIntyre. And then number 26 comes down, and it's Dominic Mysterio, whom, let me tell you, as long as this I've seen this kid, like, he is like that kid is, he gets it, straight up. Like, every time I see him, he is more and more impressive. But the crazy thing about him, hold on here, because oh, fuck me. I am like deep in the storm, and I am in the wrong motherfucker. Ah, all right. But anyway, so this Dominic Mysterio, he looks more and more like Eddie Guerrero every time I see him, and he acts more and more like him too. Man, that motherfucker gets in, he goes right after Cena too, like frog splashes on his ass, like. I'm like, oh shit, but like, good for him getting in there with the confidence like that, with all that talent in the ring. Good for his bitch ass. Motherfuckers are building over there, and I don't really understand build, so I'm just gonna hang out in the bush. All right. Anyways, now that we're back in the bushes, uh-huh. Yep. All right. So, all right. Now that the comedy act is done, basically we can go all the way to number 30, which is of course Logan Paul. It's kind of funny. He got like that. That was not like bad guy wrestler heat booze that he was getting. he was getting like go away boos. I mean, the whole time that he's in there, because what did he ends up. Oh, well, we'll get to that later, but yeah, I was just like, man, well, I know he ain't gonna win if there's any truth to his shenanigans about the 250 million, but Jesus, I don't know. So, anyways, now the ring is in there, everybody's out there. All right, we get a point where everybody's beaten up. All right, and we got Rollins and Reigns in a mini one-on-one match. That's always cool, you know. We always like to see those two fight again. Which, of course, ends with CM Punk throwing both of them over the ring. All right. Then Logan Paul, being the douchebag that he is, whose bitch ass brother has not accepted my challenge yet or acknowledged it, for just in case. All right. He ends up eliminating Punk right after that. So Punk, Rollins, and Roman are on the outside. And Rollins goes all nuts and curb stomps Reigns, and that is actually a pretty badass looking one too. Not gonna lie, like the first one on the concrete, and then he does kind of a shitty one on the table, but or on the stairs. But yeah. But anyways, so and Punk gets in the fight, so they're probably gonna continue that storyline to WrestleMania. But anyway, so we're down to Cena, Paul, and Jey Uso, and I'm just again like, fucking hoping it ain't Paul. Be so fucking retarded. I mean, that'd be new, but Jesus, yeah, really. Well, now Logan Paul's the first one eliminated, and then we get Jey Uso and John Cena more or less one on one for probably a good 3 minutes, 4 minutes before da 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 Jey Uso is declared the victor. So that's it. We got Jey Uso for 2025 Royal Rumble winner. I am surprised at that, but I'm not super surprised. I still like I mean maybe because I've only really watched part time, I still have trouble differentiating the Usos from each other. So like I kind of have trouble seeing them as single stars still, even though I probably shouldn't because I've been doing it for years as like tag team and singles. But I don't know. I mean, overall, it's not bad. I really doubt he's gonna take on Cody at WrestleMania. I figure he's probably gonna go after that other title belt. Because I think Jay just had a title shot against Gunther just recently. So he'll probably, I don't know, maybe he wants revenge or some shit. Like I just can't imagine he's gonna go for Cody because that they should do something else with that. Holy fucking! I should get the flying truck out of here. Ah, especially since that is occurring. Oh fuck! Well, all right. Looks like I'm dead. All right, folks. That seems like a good way to end this episode. Hope you enjoyed the Royal Rumble recap. And, if you didn't want to watch it, but you wanted to know what happened, I'm glad to have saved you 4 hours. Hey, look at that. Made Platinum 3 as well. Wasn't even a waste of time, folks. All right. Catch y'all on the flip side.